Guys, we are back, guys. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the subs, anybody watching, even if you're not subbed, who cares, guys? Shout out to everybody, guys. I am excited about this one, guys. Obviously, right? I mean, guys, think about how many artists that we're doing on this channel. And some of them, it's been like a while, like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, probably like a month or two since I've like done any, and we just listened to the album the other day, but immediately I'm like, no, we need to hear more music. Like that wasn't enough. So because for me, guys, so far, the song of the year on this channel so far, meaning not just 2024 music, but everything that we've done on the channel for this year though, all the videos, guys. It's not even, guys, seriously, guys, My Kink is Karma is clearly the song of the year for the channel so far. But that said, I have to say, big shout out to Cece, who said that what we're about to get into is her song of the year, 2024 music. Or so far, at least, right? Also, big shout out to Jacqueline, I thank you. I don't know how you say her name. From Brazil, who also has this as her song of the year. And not only that, also shout out to Chappell, Roan, please come to Manila, I beg. Which I love your name. Who also told me you have to hear this song. So, guys, we gotta hear it. My bad if just anybody that I just searched through the comments. My bad if I missed anybody. Guys, let's shut up and guys, let's get into this. Guys, released April 5th this year. Good luck, babe. Chappell Roan. Okay.
It's fine, it's cool. You can say that we ain't nothing, but you know the truth. And guess I'm the fool. With their arms out like an angel through the glass unreal. I don't wanna call it art, but you don't wanna call it love. You only wanna be the one that I call baby. Cause I'm in Mars and Mars. Sure, I'm not a shot, just stop the feeling.
What? Guys! Whoa. Okay. I only just heard it once, barely right now. So, I have to still like think about off the top of my head everything else that came out this year. To try to think what is the song of the year 2024. I mean, like that. But I will say, off first listen, that's up there for sure. That was so good. I'll say this. Definitely. It's. I just heard it, literally. I gotta say that might be top 5. That's my top 5. I'm gonna hear it again. Not right now, but I'm saying like later. I'm gonna hear it again. And I'm gonna be thinking. I'm gonna try to think like, all right, what's all the. Because we've heard some good songs this year. We've heard some really good songs this year. If you guys just heard that Billie Eilish the other day. And I know a lot of people were hating on the Tortured Poets Department. I loved it. Cowboy Carter, obviously. Eternal Sunshine, obviously. Also, though, what was that Kali Uchis record? What was it called? I'm totally blanking on what it was called. Was it called Orchids? I think it was called Orchids. Oh, wait, it was a Spanish song because the album was a Spanish song. No, Orchid is. Whatever. The point is, I don't know. We heard some good stuff. I'm trying to think what else we heard like this year. But that right there, the melodies that kill me the most, like, because there's so many different types of melodies you could do. I'm talking about in terms of vocal melodies, in terms of like this type, like singing a song, not like, because there's a lot of different melodies for different types of stuff, but like in terms of like those type of melodies, like singing a pop song, let's say, anytime you have a jumpy uppy thing, which I know it's like, what are you talking about? Like, that's how I describe it, like a jumpy uppy thing, like, like. Like it has like a jumpy uppy thing where you kind of just jump up randomly, not even necessarily randomly, but like like a, and then like a little jumpy. Does anybody know what I'm saying? Please tell me you guys know what I'm saying. Those are the melodies that always kill me. Those are like my favorite types of melodies, guys remember Camila Cabello? Just like nicotine. I can't go up there. But you know what I'm saying? Like they do this just jump uppy thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that right there. Anytime you get a jump uppy thing, it's an instant. You know what I mean? So like, and then also the production though. I really like the production because it was very like, it was weird. It was a weird combination of like actual 80s sounds, but then like modern, but then mixing it in a way where it sounded like both. If that somehow makes sense, because like a lot of times when people will try to use 80s sounds, and by 80s sounds I don't mean like using synthesizers. Like you could use synths for anything. I'm talking about like specifically trying to sound like something that would have been in the 80s. Like a lot of times when people do that, the music is very much like, I don't know, I say this all the time. It's kind of like if you go to like on Halloween time, if you go to a store and you look at the costume for a 70s guy, and then you look up pictures of what people actually dress like in the 70s and what they actually look like, and you're like, oh, that's completely different. But this costume works though because of kind of like the built up sort of nostalgia, or even if you weren't there, maybe what you might see through sort of certain images if you're not really hardcore into the thing itself. If that makes sense? My point being, like, a lot of times when you hear like those like 80s sounds, it's like, it doesn't sound authentically 80s. It sounds like they're going for the 80s, like a costume. You know what I mean? It's like the musical equivalent of putting on like an 80s costume as opposed to just like the day-to-day dress of how people actually dressed in the 80s. Do you know what I'm saying? So my point is, with these synth sounds, they actually super kill it because actually, even though it came off as sort of modern, but and then the middle section for sure, but it felt very much. It did feel still very much like actually. You know what I'm saying? Like sort of actually super kind of closer to like almost like just the tiniest shade off of actually being actually 80s. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm talking about the synths and the stuff because obviously the melody like that. You didn't have a lot of jumpy uppy melodies are sort of a newer thing. You know, you had them in the past, but you didn't have a lot of like as many jumpy uppy melodies back in the day. Anyway, I'm kind of all over the place, guys. Long story short, guys, that was a great song. That I could have just said that, right? Guys, that was fire, guys. Shout out to everybody, guys. We'll be back. Guys, you already know if there's anything else you guys want me to check out, just put it in the comments, guys. You don't know. You don't know how long it's gonna take because I don't know either. So, like, I might randomly see it like the same day and do it the same day. It might take me like a year to get to it, but guys, I get to everything eventually. So put it in the comments whatever you want me to check out. And yeah, guys, we'll be back. Shout out to everybody, guys. And guys, in the description, go check out my music on my other channel. And we'll be back.